Well, today it's really exciting today to be able to welcome so many clients and friends into Headlines, into our office to meet our staff. The theme of the day is Digital Day. I think we've done some really pioneering work here, and it's great to be able to show it off and to share with people the latest developments.
I'm looking forward to today so that I can just see what other people are doing really. I want to see what other people are actually putting into digital, what effort they're putting in, how they're doing it, how they're rolling it out, what they're integrating it with. Because I think we all use intranets, we all are looking at apps, we all use a bit of video, and it's just interesting to see how people are actually putting those things together and making it work so that their audiences are getting a better experience from their communications teams.
I'm sort of conscious that as someone coming from a traditional communications background, i.e. newspapers, that I need to come to grips with sort of modern marketing methods, so I'm hoping to get a lot out of today.
We're in a very lucky position because we work with so many excellent companies and organisations, and we really are at the cutting edge of sort of best practice and emerging technologies. And one of the things we need to do really is to share that with our clients. You know, working with Headlines should be about learning what goes on in the world, and if we can help people with that, then that's what we should do.
My session today, I'm going to be sharing an app that has been created out of a paper magazine that we've done, and both pieces of work were brand new for us at Tullow. So we hadn't actually done a paper magazine before, and we worked with Headlines to put that together, and it's gone so well that we wanted to actually improve the way that people were getting the information online as well. So we actually enlisted the help of the guys here at Headlines, and they've come up with this amazing app where we can put short videos in, and because we have complex subject matter in the engineering or oil industry, it does make a huge difference that we can put bits of video in, even if it's just a YouTube clip that somebody else has put together. It's so powerful that we can then put the magazine article against the YouTube clip, and people just get a broader, bigger story, and they get a better understanding of it as a result.
The most important thing about today, the measure by which we'll decide whether it's successful, is that people go away having learned something and having actually got some value from today.
I've learnt a lot about apps and their importance, and I think this is going to be very, very valuable.
It's been very interesting to hear how people are trying to integrate more social elements into internal communications. That's historically always been a challenge, where people are used to a certain level of social interaction digitally in the external world, and you can't necessarily replicate it in the internal.
I think it's very beneficial because it's great to hear from people what people are doing at other companies.
The app that you have introduced for one of your clients in their publication, that was actually it's been one of the most exciting parts for us, and definitely something we're going to look into in our own work with our own publications.
We've got a very good relationship with Headlines. I think the reason I chose them was because they are very professional, extremely creative. They get under the skin of their client. They really find out what they're about, what their aims are, and what the challenges are.
When you come to Headlines with a thought or a problem or an idea, then they'll go away and come back with something that you weren't expecting, that was bigger, better than what you were expecting. Headlines as an agency is capable of basically solving most of the problems. They're a brilliant company to work with, and they help me to sort of look good, which is pretty amazing really.
I'd like to say thank you very much to everybody who's given up time to come and spend with us today, because we recognise our clients are all very busy people, and it's a great privilege to invite them here and to welcome them here.